How did you get into fashion? How did this come to be? You wouldn't think you're Kam Chancellor. Now you're making shoes. So how did this happen?
Well, shoot, man, if you ever watched me going into games pre-game, you would notice that I was always a fashionable guy. Always like to keep myself together. Always like to look good, and always like to have some nice shoes on my feet. I had a whole closet full of like designer shoes, and they weren't comfortable. Like they looked good, but they weren't comfortable, so my feet suffered. And that kind of pushed me into starting my own shoe line to create some cool looking shoes, but also comfortable shoes and also affordable shoes. So that's what kind of pushed me down that road.
Now, how involved were you in the design of these things? Did you actually like pick how they looked, and were you really involved?
Yeah, definitely. We talk almost all the time. When we're going over a shoe, we go back and forth, whether it's via text or it's via call, or we're in town. So our partners are in Chicago. We're in town and we're going over the shoe together, the different materials and the sole and how we want it to look. And also, I like to draw up shoes as well. I like to draw some shoes and get a sample out and see how they look and kind of go back and forth in that direction as well. Everyone across the world that know about the Chance Collection want to wear these shoes because they're affordable for anyone to buy. You can buy two pair if you want, uh, and also they're comfortable. But the next stage right now is obtaining a brick and mortar. Getting a brick and mortar in Seattle somewhere, starting off there, trying to get the shoes onto different models, during Fashion Week in Paris, during Fashion Week in New York.
Have you gotten these shoes on any of your teammates? Like, did like Russ and Sierra get a pair of these? Like,
Nah, they haven't got a pair yet. I don't even know if they know about them yet. My old teammates and teammates that play with me with the Seattle purchased some of the shoes. They really love the boardwalks. A lot of guys love the boardwalks in the Venice. So yeah, hopefully everybody start wearing them on game day. With their suits and getting ready for game. Walk in style, walk like the enforcer, so they can be an enforcer on the field.